Thank you, Anthony, for touching me.
I will have to, let you go.
Just for that?
Yeah.
From employees who are rude to employees who are downright lazy, you must think these undercover bosses have seen it all. But this employee shocked everyone when he sent half his money home.
You could be faster.
We're not going fast enough?
No, but we have to get it done, right?
It looks like he just signed up to watch a really heart-touching video today. This is when the CEO of Mex Canada, disguised as Jack Spencer, decided to work at one of his shops in Mississauga, Ontario. While he initially set foot at the location to get better insight into the sales and promotion of his company, what he found out was something that left a lasting impression.
I hope you're a hard worker.
Nope, I hardly work.
You hardly work? Well, guess what? You're gonna work today.
So what happened is Jack first met Petra, the sales lead, as soon as he walked into the store. While he was all geared up to have a tough day at work, there was nothing that could take Petra's attention away. Yup, this one was immensely focused and determined towards her work.
Wow, you got me right to work.
Yes, man, it's all about work here.
Jack soon realized that Petra meant business, and under her leadership, there was no room to fool around. She straight up jumped into getting the work done and passed on several instructions to Jack, even though it had only been a few minutes of his arrival. Her relentless commitment to providing top-notch customer service was incredibly motivating. She dedicated all of her attention to making sure every customer left the store with a smile. This employee knew that customer satisfaction is the key to success in any business, something most employees don't give a damn about. You can see the sheer joy she feels when a customer departs, content and pleased, which is truly immeasurable. But just when he thought everything was going smoothly, Petra brought up a very concerning issue.
Do customers get confused by different sales, or are they looking for something more simple?
They're looking for something simple because, you know what, it's so confusing sometimes. We have to explain it to them for them to understand.
You can see the hurt on his face when he heard the exact thing he thought would be beneficial for his company. Who knew that discounts could cause confusion? You see how this no longer serves as a comfort but has turned into a cause for complexity and concern. As he comes to terms with the unforeseen consequences that have brought suffering and struggle, the weight of this realization becomes overwhelming. Well, he's got the perfect person who could help him get things better. I mean, only someone who's been working and managing things at the store for a long time can give raw insights about the place. And who better than Petra, right? I mean, just look at her work ethic.
My belief is that if you're a leader, you get your hand dirty, you get other people's hands dirty too.
Wow, with this kind of resolute attitude, I'm sure she has the potential to conquer the world someday. She clearly stands out from the competition thanks to her friendly and always excellent customer service. But that's not all. Her exceptional ability to be both friendly and effective makes her exceptional. But behind every happy face, there's a sad story.
I'm from TNT, Trinidad.
Okay.
Yes.
So did any of your family move over with you?
No.
You're
I'm
here all
alone.
alone?
All alone.
How often do you get to see your family?
I don't really go.
You ever married?
Well, I had a boyfriend back home, and he drowned in the sea because they had a boat race in the water, and they say once there's boat race, there's undercurrent. So it just swept him.
Wow, how long were you dating him for?
11 years.
Childhood sweetheart?
Yes.
Wow.
Guess it wasn't meant to be.
Yes, this is a story of personal hardships that cast a shadow over the better aspects of her life. Beneath her confident and strong appearance lies a soft and tender heart. The thing is, to establish her worth in the professional realm, she had to leave her family behind in Trinidad and venture to Toronto, giving up the comfort of home. The undeniable truth remains: no place can ever replace the warmth of home, especially when the neighborhood fails to provide a sense of safety. How can one truly label such a place as anything but a distant echo of home?
Where I'm living now, I don't really call it my home. I'm just renting there. I had no choice. That's what I could afford. Because you don't know what's happening today in this world. You don't know who's your neighbor.
But there's someone up there seeing everything, and her cup of hardships definitely overflowed. Now let's wait and watch what fate has in store for her. And then comes Jack, an angel in disguise, and you have to see this for yourself.
I'm going to give you an apartment fully paid with utilities for 1 year.
Not me crying over the absolute life-changing moment in Petra's life. We need more people like John on this planet. He really has empathy for the employees and what they need. But this next employee will force you to believe in humanity all over again.
Will that help?
Would it help?
Embarking on a heartfelt journey, Rick Foreman, the CEO of Foreman Mills, a discount store, takes on the role of an undercover worker alongside Curtis, a maintenance supervisor in Philadelphia. This extraordinary act of leadership showcases Rick's deep empathy and genuine commitment to understanding the workings of his company at the ground level. A stirring tale of humility unfolds as the CEO delves into the world of his dedicated employees. In this episode, Rick, aka Brad, reached the store, which was where he had his first encounter with Curtis. Now, this one was straight up an A-star employee, and without wasting a second, he got Brad to work.
So first things first, spray it down. Wipe the sinks, the counters, and under the seat. All right?
I'll get it done for you.
All right.
Brad was not up for it. The work itself posed immense challenges, including tasks he had never fathomed of doing in his wildest dreams. The weight of such unexpected responsibilities can be overwhelming, and it takes a toll on one's spirit. But huge respect to churn things out like this.
I don't even know what I'm picking up here. Ugh, man.
Wow, pretty hard-working, I must say.
A lot of the stuff that I do is not under my title. I treat this job like the job that I always wanted, because when I do get the job I always want, I want to be ready for it.
Curtis is a true rarity, someone who embraces the opportunity to learn and is unfazed by any task thrown at him. His unwavering mindset propels him swiftly towards his desired destination. With every step that he takes, his determination and openness to new experiences fueled his journey. But he had no idea what was about to happen.
You know, this company, I feel like, don't care about, their employees, you know what I'm saying? It would be nice if a company had some type of incentive for people that does, good job.
I think going undercover was definitely worth the risk and work. Getting some real-time feedback and insights into areas that needed improvement is something the boss couldn't have gotten while being off the field. The rawness of the experience touched his heart, unveiling hidden truths and illuminating a path towards progress. But every success brings its own share of bitterness. In Curtis's case, going through this tough phase was actually leading him towards success.
But the thing that I think that works more in my life is the more I give,
Right.
the better I am. That's why I go to the homeless shelters. I mentor guys out in the homeless shelters.
In the midst of his own hardships, Curtis's selfless act of giving shines as the embodiment of humanity itself. His unique approach to the situation sets him apart, for no one else could have exhibited such compassion and generosity. Witnessing individuals like Curtis restores my faith in humanity. And this surely proved to be a lesson for Rick, and the fact that he acknowledged that he isn't doing a lot for his own employees, right there was his first step towards improvement.
I would like to put you in charge of our new outreach program to the community, and you're going to help me head that up. I'm going to start the fund off with $30,000, and I'm going to double your salary immediately on a full-time basis.
And Rick definitely didn't let all the insights and learning go to waste. You see, he was a true leader. His small giving might not mean everything to him, but it meant a great deal to Curtis. You need to see the reaction of pure bliss on Curtis's face when his reward was revealed.
Look, I don't know if we should... But look, come here.
Well, that was so heartwarming, but this next episode is even better.
Despite his difficulties he has, he calls himself a blessing. That can't be a blessing. All right, okay.
Let's go, because we still need to work. I don't want her to kill us.
Just give me a second.
The CEO of Baja Fresh, David Kim, bravely takes a risk by going undercover in a thrilling episode of Undercover Boss. This intense journey unearths secrets, cultivates a close bond with his team, and reveals unrealized potential. As David embraces vulnerability and develops into a leader motivated by empathy and understanding, take a look at how the experience transforms him.
When we first came to the United States, my father didn't have any money, and he took us to a swap meet, and we sold toys to make up for our living.
As someone who hails from a middle-class background, David intimately understands the struggles that accompany such circumstances. The weight of his personal experience allows him to forge a deep connection with others facing similar situations. It is this empathetic bond that enables him to offer genuine support and solace to those in need. David goes to Baja Fresh's Cypress store to work as a cashier with Anthony, and this time he walks in as a guy named Ken. Soon enough, they got started, and boy did the environment get stirred up.
I got everything here. I got that. See, can you believe that? See that? Oh, that's a special burrito.
More?
Well, no one likes to wait for so long just to order, and that too during their lunchtime. You can see the frustration clearly in each and every person standing in the line, their patience hanging by a thread waiting to burst any second. The process was no doubt slow, but their customer service never failed to satisfy. Finally, they got some time to themselves, and let's use this time to better understand why Anthony does it all.
So do you have a family?
I have 2 sisters and 3 brothers, and I'm the oldest.
You're the oldest.
Yeah, so kind of like the burden of the family is like on my shoulders and stuff.
By now, you must have some idea about Anthony's background and that life has not been easy and simple for him. He was going through his share of difficulties and struggles in life. But what matters is that even after going through a hard time, he didn't let it affect his work.
So for now, I guess I just have to work harder for them.
The resilience Anthony exhibited in the face of challenging times fills me with profound inspiration. Despite the difficulties he encounters, he embraces them as blessings, an attitude that moves me to my core. He surely sparks an element of hope in everyone who witnesses his amazing journey, and also serves as a powerful example of the human spirit's ability to withstand and overcome. But what happened next left me speechless. You have to see it for yourselves.
I want to give you like $15,000 so that you, your brothers and sisters can get together.
Whoa.
Thank you, Anthony, for touching me.
You see, David truly understands the joy of being united with your family. The joy that engulfs Anthony's soul upon discovering that he will be with his loved ones once more was unparalleled. You could see the happiness radiating from within him.
This was God working wonders, that this blessing was like a miracle for me.
So you were telling me before about your mom.
She's alive, but she's not like look alive. Already she said bye to me, bye, kiss. We never see each other anymore. That's what she told me.
Imagine a world where the CEO himself steps down from his lofty position and immerses himself in the heart and soul of his own company. Well, this is not your ordinary television experience. This is an extraordinary journey. From the very first moment, you'll be captivated by the CEO's genuine determination when she walks in the shoes of those who make her business thrive. This CEO is here to embrace their challenges, their victories, and their daily struggles. I'm talking about the Vice President and Creative Director of Liberty Entertainment, Nadia DiDonato, who reached Liberty Grand, the jewel of their company, and met Almaz, a banquet server. Getting started with the work, she got to know about the amount of precision it takes to set all 300 tables in a single breath.
I'm from Ethiopia. Oh. I'm supporting my family back home, so straight I came. I have my mom's sick, I have cancer, my dad's passed away.
Are they still back home?
Yes.
She has unquestionably missed out on time with her family in Ethiopia as a result of the significant effort she has to put into Liberty Grand. But her unwavering dedication to standing by her loved one shows a brave choice. The heartfelt sacrifices she makes serves as a reminder of the extent of her love and the selflessness that motivates her every action. And her humble attitude towards life left me in awe, and she wasn't even complaining about anything. This employee is nothing less than a role model, because her work surely was not easy. And as if that weren't enough, she was an incredible mentor as well, keeping that smile on her face at all times. But it seems like the CEO was facing the hardship firsthand for the first time.
I'm good. Straight? We're good.
Watching Erica struggle and work hard makes me understand that it is definitely not easy to be a server. But anyway, she's doing a decent job trying to hide her true identity. After all the hustling work they have done since morning, they finally got their own chance to get to know each other. And in that sensitive moment, Erica got to know that Almaz was having a hard time with her mom.
So you were telling me before about your mom.
Already she said bye to me, bye, kiss. She's suffering. Believe me, she's suffering.
Watching a mother struggle for her life is never easy on any child. But keeping all that aside, Almaz showed up at work each and every single day. It's the hardest part of her life to see her own mom suffer every minute. But her mom was definitely proud to see her being so brave. And despite all the unpleasant times, she had never compromised her work ethic and had never let anything get in the way of her work. Seeing her stand tall with so much grace is truly inspiring. It's nothing less than a golden chance to witness someone so positive and optimistic. Now, here comes the most anticipated and exciting part of this whole video. You'll see what Almaz's good deeds got to her table. I'm sure it's something none of you were expecting.
I want to give you an increase in your wage.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my God.
And I want to see to it that you are promoted to supervisor. I'm sending you to Ethiopia to visit your mom.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
And I will take care of your wage for a full month.
Wow, that's a very well-deserved promotion. Her reaction was pure bliss. I mean, to see her finally happy after all this time makes me emotional. But what happened in this next episode is even more gripping.
I will have to, let you go.
Just for that?
Yeah.
Get ready to be moved to tears as we witness the power of recognition and the immense impact it has on the lives of hardworking individuals. In this episode, Mike Bloom, president and COO of Family Dollar, went undercover as Mark to work in one of his distribution centers in Front Royal, Virginia. This is where he met Rosali, a forklift operator, and things took an unexpected turn.
This machine is especially for going up to it's about 35 feet.
But is Mike up for the job? You can straight up see the fear on Mark's face. No explanation needed. Mark's having one hell of an experience being on that thing. Considering I was at his place, I wouldn't have been that calm. I must say, this dude has some great control. Rosali's unwavering confidence and perseverance in the face of a decade-long journey in the warehouse was nothing short of remarkable. But it's only when you love your job from the bottom of your heart that you can work like Rosali. His passion for the job was evident on his face while he spoke of it. He has not just proved himself at work, but for his family as well. You see, Rosali was the only earning person in the house, and this meant responsibility. But I think he's done quite a commendable job maintaining both.
Are there any jobs in here that pay more, or they all pay the same?
Area manager.
So that's really what you want to do.
I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready?
I think I'm ready, yeah.
And it is this belief in himself that has kept him going till now. As they say, nothing can break you when you have faith in yourself. After a quick session of sharing about his life, the two were back to work. And I must say, Rosali did make a hard task look like a turkey shoot, and his energy was contagious. Well, if being on that thing wasn't enough, they have to work standing on it. I truly appreciate Mark's courage to cope with it. He was a great learner indeed. Despite his best efforts in learning and managing to drive it, it still wasn't easy to work with it. It's totally obvious. You cannot be perfect in one go. It seemed very confusing and frustrating to just manage the machine. But Rosali aced at his work. He had the best qualities of being the area manager, and his emotions didn't get in the way of his work. He took the right decision without showing any leniency, and, well, safety does come first. Huge respect right there. Let's see what Rosali's loyalty and great work ethic got him. I was sure it would be something great, but never expected this.
We're going to promote you to a manager and training position.
Well, thank you.
This is a salary position. You're going to get a 40% increase in salary.
I can do it.
I know you can. So you told me about this debt that you have. I want to help you get out of debt. You have $18,000 in debt.
Yes.
You pay off $6,000. I'll pay off $12,000.
I'm sorry, but I feel good about this.
And just like that, in a few minutes, his life changed forever. And I highly respect the boss, Mike, for not just helping him with his debt, but also helping to manage his finances. A thoughtful gesture from the boss right there. So, these moments were nothing short of life-altering events and had a transformational impact. So, which one of these surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more such videos. And I'll see you in another one. Thanks for watching.